You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Oh, man.
What's wrong, Pepper?
Davey Mac, I'm looking to buy a new car, and the process is just such a hassle. There's got to be a better way.
Oh, there is. TrueCar.com. At TrueCar.com, you can actually see what others paid for the car you're looking for in your area, so you know when you're getting a great price, Pepper. TrueCar.com.
So I have to go to TrueCar.com, and it'll make this process easier?
Easy peasy. Go to TrueCar.com, get a savings certificate, and just take your savings certificate to the TrueCar certified dealer, so you don't need to worry about the hassle and anxiety of the old way of buying a car. And TrueCar users save an average of $3,000 off MSRP, Pepper.
$3,000? I've only just heard of TrueCar.com, and I feel my anxiety disappearing.
I have no anxiety because of TrueCar.com. Why wouldn't you go? Negotiation-free, guaranteed savings, hassle-free experience, and a TrueCar certified dealer that is committed to a new and better way to buy a car. Save time, save money, never overpay. TrueCar.com.
Davey Mac, I'm going to TrueCar.com right now.
Great job, Pepper.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right out, 1 second left. Down goes Freezer. Down goes Freezer. Down goes Freezer.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
What?
On riotcast.com. And here's your host, Dave McDonald.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Eastside Dave McDonald here, a.k.a. Davey Mac, a.k.a. the Sports Master. With me, as always, Mr. Chris Pepper Stanley, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here I am.
Setting up all the buttons and whistles and everything you need to hear a proper online radio show. Shoto! Master of Disaster, the king of the keyboards, 8-time Emmy Award winner, 9-time Oscar Award winner, the king of the Cumsies, Roy Schaefer!
Ow! Roy!
That's you, baby! We are the Davey Mac Sports Program, and we are live with you on the old Ustream, and we're with you on the Riotcast and the Eastside Dave Country and the iTunes, and oh my God, there's so many places to find us. Just listen and subscribe already, for Christ's sake.
We're everywhere.
We got the March Madness. We got the goddamn opening day of baseball is coming up very, very soon. We got some NFL news, exclusive. We got it all! Ow. Come on, Roy! Stop being the fucking chip to give us some music! Ow! Very casual as Roy Schaefer. I love it. Could you put the goddamn chips down?
He's hungry.
Thanks, pal. You know what, though? You're starting the show off with 10 points because you had yourself one hell of an episode of The Watchers. You were on point with all the things you said. I don't agree with any of them politically, especially the anti-Semitic comments that you said. But in any event, so we're here, and now, you've been paying attention to March Madness, because basically that's all I've been doing with my entire life. Sitting in the smoke zone for 12, 14 hours at a time, just sitting there watching children play basketball.
Well, it's been nothing but upsets and near upsets the entire time. I mean, I was locked in first night with Louisville, Manhattan, when Manhattan almost took out Louisville.
Who said on the Davey Mac Sports Program last week that Syracuse was going down? The Dave Man did.
That's just because you don't like Syracuse, though. You can say that no matter what happens.
I despise Syracuse for very good reasons that we won't go into. I told you Syracuse was going down. Of course, Kentucky beat Wichita State. The undefeated Wichita State goes down to the underdog, Kentucky.
That screwed mine over my bracket, Dave.
One of the very few times you will ever hear the words underdog and Kentucky basketball used in the same sentence.
Again, those rankings where they just put the undefeated team at the top, not a good idea. They obviously wasn't the number one team.
It's a horrible idea, and I will go so far as to say now with Kentucky beating Wichita State, you get a little Kentucky-Louisville in the Sweet 16, which means John Calipari and Rick Pitino, who absolutely despise each other, will get to match up again
It's a good
in the
storyline.
tournament. That's a fantastic storyline. I always felt like John Calipari is just the greasier, more used car salesman version of Rick Pitino. I know like he started out as a Pitino protege, I think, way back when, then sort of carved his own niche, went to UMass and went to the Nets, of course, and went to Memphis, and then is now settled in his little Kentucky there. Although there is rumor that he might want to come back to the pros. He gets all of his wins vacated by the NCAA every year. John Calipari is the only guy who loses victories year in and year out. Like they find out something else that he did in like 2002, and they just say, well, that never happened. That goddamn season never happened.
But also, that's not real. You know, like he did get those wins.
Yeah, that's why the vacate thing fucking bothers the piss out of me. Because you can't tell me that didn't happen. You can't tell me that Reggie Bush was not the Heisman Trophy winner in 2005 and USC was not the national champion. Then who was the Heisman Trophy winner?
It just shows how scummy college sports
College
are.
sports is getting greasier by the second, and I might have to tune out. This might be the last March Madness I ever watched.
I was in a bar on Friday, and
By the way, my bracket,
Yeah.
still perfect. Right.
You're lying.
What's going on? Are we having audio technical difficulties? What's going on?
Yeah, I think that my mic and Roy's mic aren't being recorded, so we can hear it like it's being recorded, but it's not actually being recorded.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Well,
So this part of the show is going to sound crazy to people.
okay. How about Roy's keyboards?
What Roy and Sean
about
are
the
saying,
watchers?
What Roy and Sean are saying is that they can't. Their mics aren't working, which the people at home must realize by now.
Sean O and Roy Schaefer's microphones are not working. That's a very odd thing. Why would that not be? Why would that be the case? You think?
Maybe I didn't make a change into the input setting Pro Tools for these mics.
Okay. Well, as long as, but it is. Is it? Are you guys being picked up on the podcast so I can plug just us on iTunes and Riotcast?
You're gonna have to say it. I don't think anyone can hear it.
Yeah, you didn't realize they can't hear them.
They
talking.
can't hear them even
No,
on the podcast.
Headphones, that's why I thought it was recording, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything they're saying is dead air. When they're
Does that
talking,
make
it's dead
sense
air.
to you?
Even for the watchers?
Well, that pretty much kills the episode of The Watchers, then, doesn't it? Okay.
Oh my god.
Sean did I call him Master Engineer Extraordinaire? No, he's a fantastic
Well,
man.
I guess just me and you tonight, Dave.
We always have technical issues. That's no big deal. Listen, hey, we're gonna live through this, Sean. That's what Courtney Love taught us. Live through this, baby.
Well, look, I was in a bar on Friday night just watching random.
Talk to me, Pepper Stan.
And it's just so weird just seeing just old men cheering on these kids, screaming about what they have money on games and they don't really care. You know, it's just, and none of these kids making a dime. It's so bizarre.
It's weird, and I was watching Mike Francesa's new show on Fox Sports 1.
Nice.
By the way, a very funny email from Stephen Collins. He gave me an email that, in fact, I want to do him justice. I'm just going to read his email verbatim.
Good, break it out because Steve Collins always has good points.
And then if this continues, this will be great because then it's like someone's writing my own material. I'll be like one of those old school comedians that hired like Woody Allen to actually do his act.
just write it.
Yeah,
write
that
out jokes,
doesn't happen anymore. Everyone does their own material for since the last 40 years.
Dudes still pay other guys to write jokes for them, though. Still happens.
Whatchamacallit here. This is what Stephen Collins says about Mike Francesa. He says, Mike Francesa's new show, moving to Fox Sports 1, where the show airs from 1 to 4, and then at 4:15, then at 4 o'clock, it moves over to Fox Sports 2.
It sounds like a train wreck.
I know. What kind of fucking deal is that?
What's going on after him on Fox Sports 1?
And Stephen Collins then writes, and this is the part that I'll give. Okay, the show is on until 3:45 on Fox Sports 1. Then it's on foxsports.com until 4:15. Then you gotta look through a telescope at the North Star until 5 p.m. End quote. That's all Stephen Collins.
Ow! Good work, Steven.
Steven. So yeah, I mean, Mike's on. Actually, he could say then, "Hey, I have two different television shows." Couldn't he say that? Technically,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's on two
Fox
different channels.
Sports 1's got to
Well, I
be
don't know,
just dying for programming.
It's the same show, just on two different channels.
Fox Sports 1. You ever hear of a thing called the Davey Mac Sports Program? Here we are. Or do you want to watch a large fat man fall asleep on the air? Huh? Look at our fucking show. Look at this. We got Shadow. We got Shafee. We got Peps. We even got Zack Attack. Right?
Zack Attack's the intern.
Go ahead, Roy. Go ahead.
They-
I know. I just wanted to trick you into saying something. This is awesome because now I can, it's just me and Pepper, and we can fucking make. Because I want to talk to you about something that Sean O said.
Oh, good. Tell me. Because I love this.
Now that Sean O and Roy Schaefer don't have microphones,
Yeah.
it's great. I'm just going to throw them under the fucking bus.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if Sean has any more of that swill he fed me last week.
Hold on, wait till the nickname. Sean O said, Dave, man, you know that we're supposed to be getting flurries tonight. We do this show in Times Square. And I said, no, I didn't. And then all of a sudden he goes, I got a new nickname for Pepper.
No.
The Snowplow. That's a fucking
Really?
direct quote.
Really? I see it. I see that quote. What's it feel like to be a Long Island State?
Is it great that he doesn't have a microphone? You can take all the shots out of him you
what
want.
a dick. Who doesn't set their own mics up, right, Dave?
And
Who cuts their own balls off on a radio show?
I mean, it's a weird engineer tactical decision that he decided not to put his own microphone or Roy's microphones on this
I'm
season.
going to take myself out of the show tonight. I'm Sean O.
Whoa! Pepper hits back. Sean O says that fucking druggie doesn't even realize it's got it's got a double meaning. He says it could be like snow, like Pepper's big like a snowplow, but it could also be like Pepper does a lot of cocaine. This is, I swear to God, what Sean O was saying in the fire escape.
Oh, I bet.
And I said, don't worry, Sean O. What happens in the fire escape stays in the fire escape, because I think I'm funny, right? Because no one's used that cliche before, right? No one's ever used that. What happens in here stays in there. What, is it special delivery all of a sudden?
I haven't heard that before.
So anyway, Sean O was all over Pepper. And then Roy chimes in, right?
Yeah, what's Roy saying?
He goes, hey, you know what? He's fucking right. And that big guy could be a snowplow, but he also does a fucking shitload of coke.
Well, at least I can handle a drink, Roy.
Oh!
At least I can
Roy,
keep it together.
You're right. Roy is a recovering alcoholic. You're right. Way to hit him below the belt. For the last 7 years, he's been clean sober.
Yeah.
And yet you just decided to fucking attack the
if
man.
everyone wants to take a shot at me, I'll start taking shots.
I didn't take a shot at you. I didn't say jack and shit. I just stood there going, listen, guys, you got that fucking issue with Pepper about the snowplow and him doing snow up the plow. You tell him. That's not Davey Mac concern. I don't fucking judge, Pep. You know me, baby. I'm smoke zoning, I'm March Madnessing, and I'm getting shit done, dog.
You believe Duke gets knocked out like that?
Yeah, let's go back to March Madness. So Duke gets knocked out. Duke, you fucked me again. It's the last time I fall in love with a Coach K team and pick them for a dumb Final Four
Oh, God.
fucking
No.
entrance, destroying my goddamn bracket.
It's a joke, man.
The
Duke
one
is-
bracket. My other bracket is still perfect.
Oh, yeah? So you're still in the running for that billion?
I'm still in the running. I am a perfect 32 of 32 or whatever it is. I am perfect so far. Jimmy Buffett, get ready to give me $1 billion and to sing Margaritaville to me.
It's Warren
constantly.
Buffett. Warren Buffett.
In any event, Duke, you guys fucking suck. UConn, back. I knew that Villanova was not. I knew that they were a fucking paper tiger. I knew that they were overrated and overseeded. And what happens? Without Jim Calhoun, by the way. Doesn't it feel weird that you watch a UConn team without Jim Calhoun? Their
Ain't the same.
legendary coach. That guy might be the most underrated coach in at least college history and maybe even sports history. You know, Jim Calhoun won 3 national championships. You know how many Jim Boeheim has won? 1, buddy. You know how long Jim Boeheim has coached Syracuse?
How long?
Since 1976.
not
That's
that
older than the Dave Man, bro.
Not that long. It's only 38 years.
38 years. You can fucking trip on your dick and still fucking win a national champo. And trust me, I have. I've tripped on my dick and I've won 3 national champos, Roy. I love it. So I'm sick of Jim Boeheim. I'm sick of Syracuse. And by the way, I went very Big East heavy, even though, yes, I know Syracuse is in the ACC, but I could, only because ESPN had one of their best 30 for 30 to date. Did you see Requiem for the Big East?
No, I did not.
Spectacular. And I'm going to say, ESPN, we give you shit sometimes. You got to get credit where credit is due. Requiem for a Big East is up there instantly in the top 5 30 for 30s that they've done.
Would you say the majority of 30 for 30s are great?
Yes, I would, but not as like their percentage isn't as great as, say, an HBO sports doc, which HBO is the closest to 100%. I almost don't think I've ever seen an HBO sports documentary that I haven't absolutely loved.
The Mickey Mantle one was pretty weak.
The Mickey Mantle one was weak because they
didn't talk about baseball.
Yeah, they concentrated way too much on drinking.
I get it. The Mick liked a drink or two.
Fucking big deal. Mickey liked to drink. So I had a little guy named Babe Ruth. You guys didn't seem to have a problem with that, did ya? The ESPN Requiem for a Big East 30 for 30. Strongly advise it. DVR it. Put it in there. How much do you love the Miller brothers, Archie and Sean of Dayton and Arizona, respectfully?
Love these freak shows. It's great.
I love them. I love them both. I hope that they go all the way, or somehow we have some sort of brother game. Which, I don't know, I would have to take a look at the bracket to see if it would occur in the Elite 8 or the Final 4. I don't know where or when it would occur, but that's what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Dayton and Arizona to face off, and then basically it looks like twins.
it'd be freak show time, dude.
Only they kind of have a Canseco brothers thing going on, which is, do you ever remember Jose's lesser-known brother, Ozzy Canseco?
Oh, yeah, he would send him to do appearances.
Right, because he looks exactly like Jose, only he's actually like 6'1", and Jose Canseco is 6'5". So Archie Miller is the coach of Dayton, right? They're the underdog. They're the Cinderella story right now in the March Madness. They've won their first 2 games. They're in the Sweet 16 for the first time in 30 years. And Archie Miller is their coach. Sean Miller is the more well-known coach, head coach of Arizona, who is a number 1 seed. And it's the exact same thing. He's like, they look like twins, only Sean is just about 5 inches taller than Archie. So it's really odd look. It's like, it's the exact same thing as the Canseco deal. I don't know. Sean, what's going on? Anything? Are we still good?
Sean was writing notes to us.
My mic and your mic. What's that? Oh, if we pause, I can fix it. Don't worry about it, Sean. Don't worry about it. Well, how much time do we have in this program here?
18 minutes.
Should we pause it to let them back in?
Take?
And go.
Okay, and we're back. So, Peppy Hamburger, the March Madness continues to inspire and continues to excite. Now,
I'd say there isn't a Dunk City-esque team this year.
That was Florida Gulf Coast?
Yeah.
Dunk City. I remember those motherfuckers.
Dunk City was so damn exciting.
Those guys were great. I thought it was very wrong for the NCAA to put Wisconsin and who were they facing? I forgot who they were playing, but they were playing in another really good team, solid team, and they played and they played the game in Milwaukee, and it was a goddamn home game for Wisconsin, and then all of a sudden you see like these magical white boys making 3-pointers from 30 feet away.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I wonder how they were able to do that because they got a fucking adrenaline push from the goddamn crowd. It just, there's so much weird seediness going on in this NCAA tournament. Why was Kentucky seeded 8th? Seriously.
Well, Louisville was seeded 4th. That was a big thing that everyone
I know.
freaked out
So
over.
imagine, can you imagine if Wichita State got through that? And by the way, the kid had 3.
I know.
Kid had an open 3.
But it was bad. It was a bad
That
shot.
was a fucking horrible shot. That was a goddamn Zack Attack shot.
Yeah, Zack Attack style.
Jesus Christ. Broadcasters, I made my own mental notes. First of all, here are the mental notes I've made about my favorite team, Vern Lundquist and Bill Raftery. We have to get them both here on the Davey Mac Sports Program. Why?
Right, we'll work 'em.
It sounds very much to me like they do the game drunk. They are the most fun they are just spectacular.
Well, why wouldn't they get a couple in before the game?
And all Bill Raftery does is take shots at Vern Lundquist about how drunk he was the night before and that he never pays the goddamn dinner bill. And he's always like, this coach is making a lot of mistakes. He's kind of acting like you, Vern, the way you were at the bar last night.
Oh, wait, you wouldn't remember. You were blacked out.
And Vern Lundquist is always like, please, you're going to get me in trouble with my wife. But you can almost tell he's like, seriously, Bill, shut the fuck up.
You're going to ruin my life.
I tell my wife that I need to talk to you about work.
No.
I don't tell her that we go out and get fucked up and end up at that Dropkick Murphys concert. What? Nothing. So I love those guys. I think they're the best. I like the Reggie Miller team. I don't think they need Len Elmore. I think Reggie Miller is strong enough that he can just be there by himself. They put Reggie in the 3-man booth, and Reggie's got a lot to say.
He can carry.
He can absolutely do it. I think the Greg Anthony and Jim Nantz team, which is the A squad, is not very good. They don't have a lot of chemistry.
I never liked Jim Nantz.
Let's be honest. Jim Nantz has not had a good partner since Billy Packer left, and CBS fucking was the one who pulled the plug on Billy Packer. It wasn't Billy Packer who wanted to step down. And ever since Billy Packer's been gone, Jim Nantz is not. They tried him out with Clark Kellogg. Now we got this Greg Anthony, and they fucking suck.
Why isn't Charles Barkley just on every one of these things?
Yeah, I know.
Have him call games.
I love the fact that they even bring Chuck down from TNT to do college basketball. He knows nothing.
It doesn't matter.
He
It's
does
Barkley.
not know what's going on. He's like, I swear, I think they were talking about how like the Tennessee-Michigan State game is going to be a brutal game and shit like that. Until someone finally had to tell them, no, Tennessee's playing Michigan, not Michigan State.
Oh,
Whoops.
This is embarrassing.
Whoopsie. Well, I guess we got the wrong game. We got to get Vern Lundquist and Bill Raftery on this goddamn show.
All right, well,
Peppy.
tell him I have a handle of vodka for him.
Just lure them in with fucking booze. I'm sure they'll be here. They won't even need ask for money for the goddamn taxi cab, for Christ's sakes. Bill Raftery's probably outside as we speak, looking to get sauced. He knows where to come. Skinny Man Studios, baby.
Yeah.
I keep getting written by Hunky Funky Tony, who wants to come up to Skinny Man Studios.
Is he gonna bring pores?
He wants to try out his stand-up material.
Oh, God, yes. That's a yes.
Do
Tony.
I say yes to this?
I'm saying yes, Tony. I'm saying yes.
I've been delaying him. First of all, I wasn't even sure if Sean O or Roy would be cool with Hunky Funky Tony. This isn't nice Gabe coming in. This is a goddamn fucking
Maniac.
freakazoid who the last time he came in said what to Sirius XM. He came in with a blonde girl, tried to convince us that she was his fiance.
I thought they were. That was his fiance.
He's like 38. She was 19 with the fucking gun tats or bird tats over her pussy.
Yep, I got those.
Right? And a belly shirt so we could see it. Mm-hmm. And we go, this was a stripper. This is not your girlfriend. And then a week later he goes, my fiance and I broke up.
That's sad. I
So
was
the
really
next
sad
time
by
I
that.
come back in, I won't be with her this time. And you hired her for the night, Tony. We know what you did.
Don't say that about Tony. He's a genuine dude. And he can do stand-up whenever he wants up here.
All right. So that means maybe sometime in early September, Hunky Funky Tony, you can come up here and try up your stand-up material. ESPN, meanwhile, continues to play dirty pool. I know I just gave them praise for their great 30 for 30 about the Big East, but we had a goddamn play-in game with the where the son of one of the coaches, Iowa's Fran McCaffrey. The kid had a malignant tumor removed that day. The guy, okay, I like it. The guy is there at the NCAA for practice, flies all the way to where his son is going to have the operation. That morning, stays with his son, then comes back, flies that night, and Iowa's playing that night. That's an incredible story.
It's badass.
ESPN that night led off their sports center with Aroldis Chapman of the Reds getting hit in the face with a baseball.
Well, it was a preseason game.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's pretty important, dude.
It was a fucking spring training goddamn Reds game that they shelved behind the fucking first four in March Madness, all because ESPN doesn't have the rights to the men's March Madness. God forbid ESPN some sort of sporting event takes place outside of the ESPN universe, and what do? They fucking bury it on the first goddamn Sports Center. I stayed up and watched just for that, because we have talked about this before. And I said, I want to see what ESPN shows on Sports Center. Did they show the playing game? No. A guy getting hit in the face with a line drive in the preseason game?
You're acting surprised.
It's disgusting. So you know what? Everything I said nice about you when you're 30 for 30, go suck my dick. Oh, yeah. Go suck my dick. ESPN. Right, Pep? Hey, tweet from my account, Zach, at ESPN. Hey, motherfucker, suck my dick. Okay, I want to see that on my Twitter account. Zach, you have access to my Twitter, right? Okay, thank you. People don't know. Zach's a ghostwriter sometimes for Dave, man.
He's very talented. A lot of things people don't know about Zach.
Well, actually, we have some good Zach facts all ready to go. In fact, Roy Schaefer has promised that he's going to...
Zach facts.
I was going to set you up.
It's time for Zach facts. Zach facts.
Give us our first Zach fact of the evening.
First Zach fact. Zach is, in fact, colorblind. Zach facts. Zach facts.
Why are we doing this segment again? Whose idea was this?
Second fact of the evening.
No, I don't want them all in a row.
But
That's it.
Do the song again before you do the next fact.
Zach facts. Zach facts.
That's weird. Why are you kind of making it a little bit... You're kind of becoming a fancy man. What's the deal here?
It's a dandy.
Yeah, I don't want to go in that direction, but I'm just saying, what's the deal?
No deal.
Give us another Zach fact really quickly so we can talk some sports, please.
Zach has a fetish for Asian women.
Okay,
Zach
that's it.
fact.
Thanks.
Zach
Done.
fact.
Done with the Zach facts
fact.
for now.
Zach fact. Zach fact.
I didn't know that about Zach.
I didn't know he was colorblind. I swear to God, I didn't. Now I'm never going to trust him with my fucking laundry again. That's gone. Okay, she gone.
She gone.
Whatchamacallit? The Jets are still clusterfuck city.
The Jets are just the best. You can't
They
not
fire.
love them.
They get rid of poor Mark Sanchez. And now, Rex Ryan, what the fuck are you going to do with that tattoo on your big fat ankle? The one with your wife wearing a Mark Sanchez jersey. Pantsless, may I add. God knows you love those feet, Rexy.
Oh, God.
We haven't even thought about that story in a long time, huh? That feet thing went away real quick.
And still on YouTube.
Hey, ma'am, what are you doing? Just staring at my feet?
Guess we're going to have to suck your toes.
What are you doing, man? He was supposed to be a policeman? Was that it, the deal? And he was pulling over a woman who was putting her feet outside the car window?
Yeah.
I was always very confused at what was going on.
He was going to make her pay.
Hey, ma'am, what's going on with those feet of yours? And I always thought it was weird. She was like, my feet are sweaty and smelly. Yeah, I'm into that. And then
if you're into feet, you think you'd be into clean feet.
Didn't he also post that he wanted to see his wife get black dick? Or was that like a fake Rex Ryan account?
I don't know. I don't remember hearing about it.
He spends a lot of time in the locker room, so...
Listen, he's allowed to do whatever he's want, but he's got to change that tattoo. He's got a big tattoo of his wife wearing a Sanchez jersey. It means absolutely nothing now.
So I guess he has to get a Vic tattoo.
He's got to get number 7. Well, Geno Smith is currently number 7, and I've heard that Michael Vick wants number 7.
Oh, he'll get it too.
Maybe even might even have it in his contract that if he gets traded somewhere or whatnot, he gets, the number 7 to wherever he goes.
Just gets an @ sign.
Gino, just give up the whole goddamn team. This is a symbol of what's going to happen.
He's going to fall apart. They're going to put Vic in.
Yeah, Vic's going in, dude. Vic is going in.
And now Sanchez is going to the Eagles.
I know. What kind of fucking crisscross flip-flop is this? Vic was on the Eagles. Now he's on the Jets. Sanchez was on the Jets. Now he's on the Eagles.
Crisscross.
It's like a crisscross, see?
And the Jets might pick up Deshaun Jackson from the Eagles.
You kill my mama, I'll kill your fiance. What's that from?
Throw him out from the train.
58 points for Pepper.
Finally
and
on the board.
Now he's coming back. He's not going to succumb to the pressure. Succumb.
Succumb.
Right? Succumb. That's a funny word, though. Hey, I don't want to succumb to your fucking... Succumb.
Sure.
Do you ever think about that when you say the word succumb?
No.
Do you ever think about that?
No.
Succumb.
You just brought it to my attention.
Hey, I succumb to you, dude. Ew, I sucked your cum, right? Anyway. Charno, I'm going to give you till today and today only to chuckle at this man's name. His name is Albert Pujols. Again, once the baseball season starts, Sean, it's all over. No more laughing at the name Albert Pujols. There's even fire engines going off in Times Square because of the name Albert Pujols. And I wanted to do before. By the way, did you even know that baseball technically is under? It's began.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks are playing. Kershaw's 1-0,
and it's snowing tonight in New York.
But this is such a bad idea by baseball. You have hidden the Dodgers opening day. You have hidden a great matchup. First of all, two teams that got into a huge rivalry last year, that got into a big bench-clearing brawl. And then remember, the Dodgers clinched the NL West in Arizona. And remember, they went in the pool, and the guys said they pissed in the pool.
Uh-huh.
And then one of the Diamondbacks said, well, that just means that they were pissing on each other. Do they not?
All that means is they're covered in piss. That's all.
It just means that the Dodgers were pissing on each other.
They look like assholes, not us.
They're the fucking assholes. Yeah, what kind of scumbag Dodger would even say that? Hey, I pissed in your pool, man. Okay.
Good one.
That's just
that I don't drink pool water.
Yeah.
Doesn't affect me.
That's indicative of the kind of club Don Mattingly runs.
Donnie Baseball.
A piss-filled one.
He is just running a fuck. He can't say anything to Puig. Puig's already made 3 base running errors. Okay, I haven't watched the games. Of course, I've had to count on the fucking Sports Center because the games are in Australia, for Christ's sakes. Who's watching these games? Major League Baseball. What a horrible idea. Anyway, Puig's already off the rails. He's swinging the balls 10 feet over his head, and he's making base running. So my first baseball question of the evening was Puig a one-hit wonder? Pepper Stanley.
I'm going to say no. That
I think he'll be a good player.
I think he'll get it under control. And that, I mean, this is what he wasn't even in a full season last season.
Will he be as good as Mike Trout, who did not have a sophomore slump? Got off to a rough start, but at the end of the year, Mike Trout's numbers were where they should be. He had another great year.
I like Puig. He's just physically
more than
talented.
Mike Trout.
Yeah, I think
really?
he's just so physically talented.
Mike Trout is pretty fucking physically talented.
I get it. I understand.
No, you're a baseball guy. Where do you go with this?
Yeah, I want Pepper on this one. He's got the little preseason jitters. He's gonna shake it off. He'll be back.
And Roy Schaaf, you like Puig or Trout?
Trout.
Okay, thank you. That's it. That's all you have to say.
You get a Zach fact here?
Do you have any more Zach facts? I guess
That's it. I'm dry.
you don't know
Just
how old he is,
one
or
more. Jesus Christ! Come on.
Zach fact. Zach fact.
why so high? When
I
you
like
sing?
it. I like this song.
This is the weirdest bit ever. Why are we giving so much attention to Zach the intern anyway?
Zach's not
He's
originally-
hijacked the fucking show.
Zach's not originally from New York. He's actually from the great state of Maine.
I don't care.
Zach fact. Zach fact.
I didn't know that.
What? You're somehow entertaining Pepper, but I just don't care enough. I love you, pal. You always drink tall boys. You're drinking Coors Light. You're a fucking hard. You got Mike's Hard Lemonade last week and Coors Light this week, huh? What are you doing? You're watching the weight or something? I mean, why don't you fucking drink a beer, for Christ's sakes? Get a shot of whiskey. Mike's Hard Lemonade and Coors Light back to back.
That's what he likes, dude. Chill out.
That's a little girly, though, right? No. Roy Schaaf, what kind of drinks does Zach like? This might be a good Zach fact. He always starts with
Zach
that.
fact. Zach fact. Zach actually likes to drink milk. Is actually his drink of choice.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you for that Zach fact.
Oh, God, nasty.
God
You
damn
drink
it.
milk more
He
than
drinks
anything else?
milk? You drink milk with pizza? You fucking weirdo. That's disgusting, bro. That really is gross.
It's wholesome.
Even my daughter knows that. Pepper.
Yeah.
How are you?
Doing all right.
Did you fill out a bracket?
Yeah, I feel that bracket. I had Wichita going all the way.
Yeah, Wichita State going all the way.
Because the white stripes, right?
I figured, these guys are going to go. This will be the first time, 20 years or whatever it is?
No,
40
way
maybe,
longer.
40?
Since Bobby Knight's Indiana,
Yeah.
76. 76? 75, 76 was Bobby Knight's Indiana team that went undefeated. And that was the last team to go undefeated. UNLV was very close. Remember, they had not lost until the semifinals at the year after they won the championship, and that year I think they only had 1 or 2 losses. Then they come back undefeated, and Duke, that was Duke's first championship. Duke beat him in the semis. Oh, people always assume it was the finals, but actually it was the semis.
God, Duke sucks.
That's my Zach fact. Give me a Dave fact, okay, Roy?
Dave fact. Dave fact.
Dave's dick
Dave
about
fact.
3.5
Dave
inches hard, baby.
God.
Dave fact.
Why
Dave
would you
fact.
throw that out there?
And it's grown another little tiny wart. on the shaft.
That-
I probably should
So
see a
it's
doctor
longer.
at some point.
Is it longer or just wider? No.
It looks like a little chocolate chip. It's black for some reason.
All right. It's like a French tickler.
And it leaks a lot, too. I don't know if it's pus, semen, not sure. Other baseball topics. How do you think Derek Jeter will do in his career finale?
I had this weird feeling that he's going to get injured and not finish the season.
You know what? I think something weird's going to happen, too. Because, remember, that's basically what happened with Mariano in 2012.
What, broke his knee? Or
Yeah,
something?
but
Shagging flies.
Shagging flies in the outfield, goddamn you, in late April, and Mo was out. And you know, but he came back, had a great season last year, but you could tell it was time for him to go. I was very surprised at this decision, A, by Jeter to want to retire now, and B, that he wanted to announce it. Mariano, I understand. I thought Jeter's a way more private person. Mariano has kids and stuff, so that he knew he could take he was going to have a huge tour, and he could bring his family and do this. Jeter's got no one to do that with.
His parents.
I think it's an odd decision for Jeter to publicize.
Jeter wants to concentrate on crushing pussy all year long. That's really what
He's going to get a lot of pussy, baby.
We got to admit, he's going to be under a lot more pressure. Just this last year, I was looking at him. This year, last year, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's going to be horrible. All right, what do you think, Derek Jeter, right now, his last at-bat as a New York Yankee, what will he do? Pepper. And I want these locked in the vault.
You know what?
And then in early October, Zach Attack, you open it up, and whoever wins gets $1,000.
This friggin' guy has had such a ridiculous, weird career of nothing but ups.
Yeah.
It has to be a home run. His 3,000 hit was a home run.
Yeah, you're right.
He comes back from being injured to a home run.
Okay.
It only makes sense if his last at bat is a home run.
All right, Sean O., you like the captain. What do you think will be Jeter's last at-bat?
Last at bat will be an RBI single. Absolutely.
And for the Dave man, a last at-bat will be a gutless 0-2, takes a curveball over the middle of the plate and strikes out. I put it in the vault. I can see it happening.
I'm with you, Dave.
Especially if the Yankees are not in contention, that's the way he'll go out. And let's be honest, the Yankees are either going to have a great year or they're going to have an even worse year than last year.
God. Tanaka is number 4 starter at $175 million.
That's what Brian Cashman said. He said, we got our number 4. Only the Yankees pay $175 million for their number 4 starter.
Well, they're also
That's
saying-
their 4th best guy in the starting rotation.
Well, it could, this could change up. CC hasn't been looking too great in spring training.
CC is too goddamn thin.
He's
What is
weird
this?
looking.
Is he like in the Dallas Buyers Club now? Fuck me, CC. Let's stop being so AIDSy all of a sudden, huh? He's on the Davey Mac weight loss program, huh?
Do we still got Sexy Texy? Is he coming?
Teixeira? Yeah, he's coming. He'll be back. He's playing. They have no other first baseman.
I'm just asking.
He better be back.
Who's on third?
Third base is some fucking schmizbo. Shortstop is Jeter. Second base, they got Brian Roberts.
Right.
They got Beltran. They got Jacoby Ellsbury, and they're going to go with their homegrown guy, a little Brett Gardner.
Okay.
Should
I
be
like
the
him.
outfield.
Yeah.
With a little bit of, I guess Ichiro's still in the Yanks, huh? So maybe
Yeah,
Ichiro
Ichiro-
is like a designated 4th guy / DH.
Yeah, and Soriano is still popped out.
Soriano.
Soriano, Ichiro, Gardner.
No, I think, did they let Ichiro go? They kept Soriano for sure. So they might have let Ichiro go. I don't know. I got to double check
Is
that.
A-Rod in jail now, or what's up?
No, A-Rod, he's out. He's out for the year, buddy.
He's done?
Yeah, he's accepting his punishment. He's gone for the year. No A-Rod. Yankees save at least $25 million. So that's good. I love the New York Knicks just because Phil Jackson enters the building and they win 2 in a row. It's because Phil Jackson is now somehow sprinkling his magic guru dust all over the garden.
New York basketball writers have to all be just totally insane. You have to not have a foot in reality to write about basketball.
The
in New York
Knicks are
City.
terrible, and they're going to be bad for. And not even Phil Jackson is going to help them unless he can do one thing. And I said this last week: recruit the fuck out of LeBron James. And I think he would have a shot at legitimately landing LeBron. I absolutely do, because I think LeBron says, you know what? I've done enough in Miami. Dwayne Wade is 1,000,000 years old. I'm going to go to the Madison Square Garden, the Mecca. He knows.
How nuts would that be? LeBron starts playing for the Knicks.
LeBron plays for the Knicks. Cancel my Nets subscription, and I bandwagon back over to the Knicks.
He's such a piece of garbage.
Right now, I'm into the Brooklyn Nets, and they are making the playoffs, by the way. And they are gonna, who knows? Who knows what the Nets can do?
They are gonna be knocked out in that first round.
Remember the Miami Heat struggled with the Boston Celtics last year. This is essentially Boston Celtics, New York version. You know?
Yeah.
Think about it, Peppy.
I
Meanwhile,
still think they're going to not do much.
your goddamn Philadelphia 76ers have lost 25 straight games. One shy of the NBA record set by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2010-11, who lost, of course, 26.
Strong. You think they want to go for the record, right?
You have to. Well, they're going for a goddamn, number one draft pick is what they're going for.
They say the Jazz are also tanking for a draft pick as well.
But the NBA has the lottery system. It might not. It doesn't matter if you finish in dead last place. This is not the way the NFL works. When they said, let's keep Peyton out, let's have a shitty Colts, we're going to have a terrible, terrible year, and we'll get Andrew Luck. The NBA, at the end of the day, you still have to put a little ping pong ball. You're still in a goddamn lottery.
It's fun.
So why tank? You might not get, the number one pick. You might not get number 1, 2, or 3, for Christ's sakes. I don't like it, Peppins. I don't like people not playing as hard as they can. Okay, Sean?
Yeah, sure.
All right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
You got me, Sean?
Yeah. Yes.
Is your microphone on or off?
Yes, it's on.
Okay, it's on right now?
No.
Roy, is your mic on?
I'm loud and clear.
Can we
Dave.
get one more Zach fact before the end of the show?
Roy, give us a Zach fact.
Zach fact. Zach fact. I bet you never knew that young Zach over there
Oh, boy.
has.
Sean has to write his material through pantomiming a fist of some sorts.
Yeah, he's got a massive dick.
Oh, my God.
I don't like this
fact.
segment anymore.
Zach fact.
I don't think I ever did, really. I don't think I ever did.
It's getting weirder and weirder.
By the way, speaking of fun facts, here's a little fact about FanDuel.com.
I love FanDuel.
Folks, did you know opening day Major League Baseball next week? This baseball season, you have to try the newest, hottest thing in fantasy baseball. It's FanDuel.com, the leader in one-day fantasy baseball. Pepper, no season-long commitment.
Love it.
No upfront fees. Play every day, any day. It's all up to you.
Well, I was playing every week on FanDuel for NFL. I'm going to be playing for MLB every week.
Sign up. Let me give you a little story here, Pepper.
All right, I love it.
Chris Prince is a postal worker and an avid fantasy sports player. He won over $535,000 playing fantasy sports at FanDuel.com. Yeah.
That could be me.
Just scratch out the last name Prince and put Stanley. And then it says Chris Stanley is a postal worker
That's
and
true.
an avid fantasy sports player.
I
He's
am.
also known in some circles as the snowplow.
Don't like that part.
And he's won over $535,000.
It's all gone by
Actually, if this is the Chris Stanley thing, it should be he's $535,000 in debt and is selling drugs in hopes to get out of said debt. Or he will be killed by Albanian mafia members. All right, good. Now I've changed this around. By the way, if you go to FanDuel.com, click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner, you use my code DMS. Sign up today. That's Davey Mac Show. DMS. FanDuel.com. Exciting offer to get new FanDuel players going. FanDuel will match every dollar you deposit, dollar for dollar, up to $200.
Give it to me. That's what I want.
This offer ends Friday, so sign up today. Remember to use the code DMS. That's FanDuel, the leader in one-day fantasy baseball. FanDuel.com. FanDuel.com. Woo! Yeah, it's very important, by the way, just so you guys at home know. Hey, listen, if you really want to help out the show, here's how you help out. Change your Amazon bookmarks to the link to the Davey Mac page on riotcast.com. If you go to riotcast.com/Davey Mac, you'll notice our show is there. And if you click, set your Amazon bookmark to that. That's all you got to do. And then every time you go to Amazon, bam, our show gets a little something out of it. That's how you can support the show.
I like what you're saying.
And that's what we need. We absolutely need it now more than ever, you guys to support the show through the various products and things that the show has to offer.
So you go to FanDuel.com, you put in the code DMS.
That's right, Peppy
Easy.
Ham.
You go to riotcast.com. You go through our Amazon link.
Did you see that speaking of the Nets, the crazy Russian owner he's officially made the Brooklyn Nets a Russian business.
Oh God.
Yeah, for some reason, Putin actually I don't know. I've gotten the facts a little bit fucked up because Zach Attack and Zach Facts has fucked my brain up now. All I can think of is that Zach has a big dick.
Well,
But apparently,
that's all I can
if
think
you're
about.
if you're like a big Russian business guy, you have to sign your businesses up in Russia.
Yeah.
And so the Brooklyn Nets are no longer an American organization. There's a Russian basketball team playing in our country.
That's great.
I love it.
It's good timing.
I think I like Russians. Putin with the shirt off, the crazy Olympics that we just saw, and now we have a fucking Russian team in the NBA, in the Brooklyn Nets.
So you like Putin with his shirt on?
I'm just saying, it tantalizes the Dave man a little bit, right, Shano?
Yeah, it looked oiled up.
Can we fix that episode of The Watchers or what? Let's just put it out there anyway. Let's just say this is the Crazy Watchers episode.
Listen to something you'll hate, The Watchers.
Well, maybe we can boost your levels. Do a little post-production magic, boost the levels. That's what I hear the kids say.
And they weren't even. They were on the. I wasn't even in the first half of the show, so it's just you and people they can't hear.
Oh yeah, it would just be me talking to myself.
Yeah, I mean,
that's gonna be really awesome.
We could ADR it tomorrow.
What's ADR? Oh yeah, ADR it. No, seriously, you're gonna put in your things over what you said.
Be really difficult, but
No.
you
If you volunteered it, yeah. So do that and send the Watchers file over to Pepe Hamburger.
Don't do it.
Look how Roy just gave him the fucking eyes.
know.
What are you talking about, Sean?
I don't want to do that, man.
It was so goddamn good.
I'll play the role of Roy as well. I'll get it
Okay.
done.
What else is going on in the world of sports, Pepper?
Sad news.
Sad news?
The owner of the Buffalo Bills is dead.
What?
Oh no! Is that Buffalo Bill himself?
No, not Buffalo Bill himself. Some rich dude.
Because that would suck.
At least he's finally has peace.
What with the drinking and living in Deadwood and whatnot, and that goddamn broad. What's the owner of the Bills' name? Pepper?
Hold on.
Wait, this is your story. What do you mean? Hold
Ralph
on?
Wilson, dead, 95 years old.
Ralph Wilson dead. Why? How old?
95.
Oh, 95.
Yeah.
Well, breaking news. That's
He won.
barely breaking.
Yeah, he won at life.
He was fucking dead 10 years
He
ago.
was the only owner in the team's history.
I'm surprised he didn't die after his team choked up 4 consecutive goddamn Super Bowls.
Oh, God.
I know that's what killed Tim Russert, by the way. The world's biggest fucking Bills fan. Remember Meet the Press's Tim Russert?
Do I?
Dead. Did you know he's dead? Tim Russert is dead, folks. We're living in a world without Tim Russert. Because the Bills broke that poor Buffalonian's fucking heart. That's why. Buffalonian. Right? Roy and I have a song that we'd like to play for you guys right now. Because this show is so fucking crazy that we just thought, well, we're going to give an ode to Inside Llewyn Davis. For some reason, though, some crazy jungle music is playing underneath us. Roy?
Yes, Dave.
Take it away. This is a shout out to the best movie of the year that was anally raped by the Academy. This is a shout out to Inside Llewyn Davis. Okay?
Go for it, Dave.
You gonna sing with me too?
Yeah, I got a mic. But
Go ahead. Sing with me too, buddy. Pepper, you gonna sing too?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Get those lyrics up.
I know it from memory, dude.
If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly up the river
to the one I love.
Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. That's it, Roy. You're doing it. We're all doing it, baby. This goes out to you, Inside Llewyn Davis. I remember one evening in the pouring rain, in my heart was an aching pain. Fare thee well, my honey, fare thee well. See, Pepper, Inside Llewyn Davis is a movie about a folk man.
Yeah.
And it was exactly like the movie Groundhog's Day, baby.
No, it wasn't.
At the beginning of the movie, there was a cowboy. At the end, there was a cowboy. How do you explain what happened then if it wasn't a Groundhog's Day scenario?
It was a different day.
Okay.
Dave.
Here we go. End it. Show us a bird, fly high above. Come on, Roy. Life ain't worth living without the one you love. Fare thee well, my honey. Fare thee well. One more. Fare thee well, my honey. Fare thee well. Roy Schaefer on acoustic guitar. Great Roy Schaefer.
Now let's do Please, Mr. Kennedy.
Please, Mr. Kennedy.
5,
I don't want to
3,
see your
2,
nibby in
1.
the outer space. Yeah. That big, creepy, tall guy was the weirdest guy. Outer space.
Outer?
Actually bought that soundtrack too on from iTunes because I'm the last guy who apparently doesn't know how to use SoulSeek or any of the
Spotify. It's free.
Spotify, any of the millions of websites out there.
You can get Spotify on your phone.
I bought it from iTunes. What's the big deal? Want to put some money in the fucking Coen Brothers pocket?
They have enough. You
I know.
have none.
I know. It's something that I think about every time I spend money. I go, oh man, that was stupid. That was $11 that I didn't need to do.
I don't think you should even be allowed to touch money.
No, I shouldn't. This new iPhone that I got, by the way, I got the new fucking iPhone 5S, dogs. They make it so user-friendly. I'm buying all kinds of shit. I don't even know. It just gets charged to my iTunes account. I don't even know what's going on. I'm pressing buttons. I just bought 17 black dildos as we speak. I thought I was on my own Vine account. I guess I'm on blackdildos.com again. I got to stop earmarking that, Pep. I got to just earmark our Amazon account from riotcast.com/Davey Mac. That's what I got to do, bro. Anything else, Pepper? Anything else going on in the world of sports?
I think we've covered literally. No. You hear the NFL's banning the dunking a football through the goalposts.
Well,
Finally.
some of those tight ends, and that's like a tight end celebratory move, you know? If you're a tight end, you have to dunk it, apparently, in the NFL. And some of those guys, that Jimmy Graham for the Saints, dunks it so hard, the goddamn thing is still shaking.
Yeah, he's serious,
when the
dude.
extra point is being kicked.
And please, Jimmy Graham is not a tight end. He's a wide receiver.
Well, the position on his goddamn NFL fucking stat line says tight end.
believe it.
It says tight end. Maybe Roy and Sean were right about you. Maybe you are the snowplow.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Boy, I hope snowplow sticks. And then Pepper's got yet a new nickname. From Pepper to Peppy Hamburger to Pep and Stans, and now the Snowplow. Would you like that? By the way, I am registering Snowplow on Twitter, so don't any motherfucker go after it. I'm all fucking gacked up tonight, dogs.
The great part is I ignore every single one of these nicknames.
Can I start a Twitter account for you and just be your ghostwriter?
No, that is not going to happen.
God damn it. Fucking hungover again.
Sounded like a yes to me.
God damn this motherfucking booze. Got the shits again, folks. That'll be my tweet.
I'll tell you what, I was so hungover on this past Sunday. Didn't wake up till 6 o'clock.
You're just a horrible person.
PM?
You know that?
PM.
Why? What did you do on Saturday? Now that you have your Saturdays off, you're free to fucking do.
so wasted.
This is exactly
it was
what
pathetic.
you know what? We're all moving on to bigger and better pastures. But I do want to say this. I've warned SiriusXM, if you take us off Saturdays, Chris Pepper Stanley will be dead by 2015.
Yeah, working 6 days a week was good for me.
And example number one is that you just heard him say he was drinking from the night before until when?
9 in the morning.
9 in the morning.
What?
That's amazing.
What?
That's full-on abuse. That's not even. It's not
Actually,
like
you know
it's
what?
fucking. You're not in New Orleans at Mardi Gras.
It was actually a 12-hour. I started at 9 on Saturday night and went till 9 in the morning on Sunday.
What was the drinking
That's
choice?
why I barely. That's why I've tried to stop. Not
Jameson's,
stop, but
Rolling Rock. I don't know, some other beer on it.
Rolling Rock.
Oh, I was at the house, so whatever. I was
He goes with the finest whiskey alive in Jameson, but then he goes with Rolling Rock as a beer. God, you're just as lost as Zach.
I don't know,
I need to give you guys proper booze tips.
Really. Well, you drink is Budweiser.
Well, you know what? I haven't even drank since the Super Bowl.
It's good, probably.
Okay.
Maybe I'll never drink again. Maybe I'll be like Roy over here.
You want to get on the
Except
wagon?
I'm not going to be, half a like Roy. I go into the smoke zone.
So you're just gonna smoke weed from now on?
Maybe I'm done with booze.
Maybe it's a good idea.
Yeah. You stop getting drunk phone calls from me at 9 in the morning saying I'm going to bomb certain people. That's true. 9 at night, whatever, on a Friday. That's true.
I got one last Zach fact.
Go ahead.
Zach fact.
Give it to us, buddy.
Did you gentlemen know that Zach is the proud owner of the clownporn.com domain name.
Okay. I just want to end the show and leave. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a new episode of The Watchers or not because we had some technical difficulties.
Sorry.
So if there isn't, should we do one next week? We have to do one. So I guess if there isn't one, we'll do one next week. If there is one, we'll do one now.
Nope, I have to go back to
All right, looks like we're not going to do one now. So maybe we'll do one next week. Who knows? Keep an eye out for the new. You know what? Twitter.com/EastsideDave. If you're following me on Twitter or Facebook, you'll find out when there's a new goddamn Watchers. It's either going to be up tomorrow or it's going to be up next Wednesday. Okay? That's all we got to tell you. Anyway, Davey Mac Sports Program. Good night.
That's it.